Good morning. This is Florida Plant Mama coming to you from Zone 10A, Central Florida. Just having an easy, slow day in the garden this morning, doing the jobs that need to be done but not killing myself. It's a beautiful morning. The sun is shining. It's rained for several days in a row, primarily at nights, but still lots of rain, which we needed. But it's also put a little bit of a damper on the gardening experience this week. So today I'm excited to get out here, see what's growing, see what's grown by leaps and bounds with all the rain, and to harvest a couple things, maybe do a couple of odd jobs, but nothing too crazy. I love that you joined me today, and I hope you like, share, and subscribe this video. Thanks for watching. So here's how the orchids are doing this morning. Yes, I have developed a fascination with orchids. I've been going to lots of shows and lots of orchid sales, and I am just thrilled with the fact that these flowers will bloom for months on end, and I just love the way they look and the way they smell. This one smells like chocolate. Got another one over here, hasn't bloomed yet, and then another blooming bunch here. I just love to look at these flowers. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? My wonderful family blessed me with this green stalk planter, and I'm hoping to get that set up today. Additionally, I have this Vego in-ground worm composter that I need to find a place for as well. But first things first, I'm gonna get a little bit of manual labor out of the way before I do the fun stuff. Is anyone else having an armadillo problem and having to plug up holes everywhere? We just lay pavers over the holes. Whew, so much for taking it easy in the garden today, huh? Well, you know, when there's work to be done, there's work to be done. But look what I've noticed as I dragged those heavy parcels to the back. I got some hot peppers ready, right next to the ground cherries. You know the ground cherries are ready when they fall to the ground like that. I don't think I've ever grown ground cherries this big before. They are really loving this space. Got one that fell a little prematurely, but that's okay. So I just come out here and see what's waiting. If you don't know what ground cherries are, you really should find out. They are a tasty little garden snack. I find that they have the texture of a tomato, but they taste a lot sweeter, and they have a little bit of, pineapple taste, maybe citrus taste. Very sweet, especially when they're this yellow. They also have a little buttery quality to them too. They're really good. You don't pull them off the vine, you wait till they fall. So it's good to have them in a place where you can see that they've fallen. Some people grow them over tarps and things. I just grew them in this bag with these beautiful peppers. This is the Scotch bonnet, and this one is the paprika, I think. Oh, I'm all confused. I did label, but I don't think I labeled well enough. I didn't put them directly in front of where they need to be. And this thing here is a poisonous nightshade that I'm sure a bird dropped here, not to be confused with Biden's alba or tomatoes. I don't know how it managed to get so big. Last week it was so tiny, probably all the rain, but I've got to cut it out of this bag so it doesn't steal the nutrients that I want for my ground cherries and my peppers. Okay, is that all of them? More down here. I think that's it. I've done it, finally. I've straw mulched after weeding this entire medicinal bed. Now, this would have been a much easier task had I done it when I said I was going to do it a couple months ago. Lesson learned. Much easier to put down the straw mulch before the weeds come up. But better late than never. I've even gone and done the pepper bags. As it's getting hot here in Florida, I want to make sure that these bags retain as much moisture as possible. Also, the straw mulch helps protect your plants from infection. When you water and the dirt splashes up against the leaves, that can cause infection to spread, funguses and whatnot. So, having the straw mulch down helps with that a bit. So, this job definitely took a lot longer than I expected it to. Just look at that. But while I was over here mulching these bags, I got to check out the peppers that are coming in, which I haven't shown you in a while. We've got a few in here in these bags. I mulched these beds as well. and these bags and those bags. I didn't do these bags because it's so dense in there that I just ran out of energy. But I did get these bags and these over here. And I wanted to show you this. I got this. Can you see it? Yes. I got this. Actually, my husband got it for me. It is a soaker hose. Basically, it's a hose laid down on the ground that is connected to this water tank barrel thing. So the water drains down by gravity and travels all the way along here. I don't know if I showed you this when I was installing it, but it comes all the way around and ends in the turmeric and ginger bed. You can see water drains out very slowly. So this is the space that I decided for this Vego in-ground worm composter thing here. I picked this spot because it is where most of my gardening beds are located. I've got an L shaped here, and then I've got a trellis one here, and the turmeric and ginger bed over here with this beautiful archway that's growing so nicely here. It's a good idea to pick a spot that you can access easily and that you will actually use. And this is, like I said, close enough to the beds that I can chuck anything that I need to discard to the worms right here. Ugh. That's what the space was before. It's kind of just a dead space, so I think it'll work out well. Time to start the cleanup and the digging. Time to trim back. Mulch out of the way. I'm expecting that this is a much bigger job than I've anticipated. But I've started it now. Turn back. I've done it. I am exhausted, but I've done it. I dug the hole, I put the thing in the ground, and look, I've already got one worm resident for sure. Now I'm just gonna backfill this dirt around the bin. There we go. Instructions said to bury 11 inches deep and to leave these ventilation holes open. So I did. And made sure I can open it pretty easily here. Okay. And now to backfill the area with some mulch and then to actually use the compost bed. Let's get that done. We got the dirt and vegetation mixed with a little cardboard, and then I watered it. And now I'm gonna put the lid on and walk away till the next time I have something to put in the bin. I love it. Welcome, worms. Come on in, grab a bite. So remember my DIY rendition of a green stalk? Well, let me show you how it's looking before I get to setting up that green stalk, which is not going to happen today because I'm tired. I've worn myself out just filling the bags and the bed with mulch and weeding. So let's pass on that idea for today, but we will do it another day. But I wanted you to see my tiered system that was done very inexpensively, and these strawberries are faring so much better than the strawberries that I have in that in-ground bed. Do you see all the strawberries? So I imagine that if this has done well, the green stalk will do even better, and I will be able to fit more strawberries in the green stalk because I love strawberries and I want all of the strawberries. I've pretty much given up on the in-ground bed, and whatever grows there, I'm just leaving it to the wildlife because I'm tired of fighting them. I've gotten maybe 2 or 3 good strawberries from there, but otherwise they have the advantage. They're out here longer every day than I am. So there's that. So I did realize that I couldn't set up the green stalk today even if I wanted to because I don't have the soil for it. I got to go get soil. So definitely ending this video here today. I've done enough for the day, I think, especially since this is supposed to be a slow day in the garden. Not quite. So I'm going to leave you here, and I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.